I want to start this video by saying one really important fact here. I've never cared about politics. I've never really followed politics. I don't know the deep root of politics. If I say something wrong in this video, call me out, constructive criticism, let me know, inform me. This is what I'm here for, to figure out what's going on. So let's get started. If you're really sensitive, you probably should not watch this video. I'm not trying to personally attack anyone, but people who get very defensive about politics, it's important that you see this video, but if you don't think that you can handle it, please click away. It's not a big deal. I really need like an hour to sit down. I want to talk to someone about politics, maybe do like a podcast or something, and then I can post it, and then if you have time, you can watch it. But right now, short term, I want to talk about one really important video that I just posted and I shared it on Facebook today. I'll link it below in the description. Please watch it. It's only like a 1.5-minute video. It's the foundation of this video, why I'm responding. Deadspin came up with a video today on Twitter that basically was a compilation of a bunch of news agencies that all said the exact same thing over and over and over. You just have to watch the video. It'll make a lot more sense. Please, right now, I'm gonna put a black screen. Please watch the video. And then going forward, this will all make sense. My concern with seeing a video like this and understanding that like all the news agencies are really right now trying to manipulate everything. I mean, to think that any news agency or outlet doesn't have an agenda or doesn't have a bias or isn't trying to get you to think what they're thinking is very naive. I'm really, really sad about this because our country right now is more divided than ever. More divided than ever. And I was actually just talking to one of my friends this morning and I told him that it feels like we're going through a digital civil war. It feels like right now everyone is pitted against each other. I'm like, why is this? I mean, everyone is pitted against each other and everyone has such big egos and is so offended and gets very defensive about everything. The message of this video is please think for yourself. Watch the video that I have linked below. Please watch it and tell me that you don't think that that's some sort of brainwashing. I mean, that is like the exact same line over and over and over and over. And I mean, that's what's happening is, Zoe, it's important to have, okay. Everyone's just like, they're just angry and mad and frustrated, and I completely understand it. I mean, if you look at this past election, there was, I mean, we basically had two people up there that was like you were choosing between the lesser of two evils. I mean, I don't think our country should ever be in that situation. For one, I've been seeing a lot of hate comments, and I don't know if this is coming from the news organizations or what, but it's so frustrating to see. I can show you comments of people saying that Democrats want the country to fail. They want the country to fail, and they want people to be miserable and out of jobs. And why would anyone ever want that? Why? I'm not saying one side's right or wrong, because the issue here is the video that I posted today, typically about like Fox News. I can almost guarantee you it's very naive to think that CNN doesn't have a compilation as well that someone could put together that would show you that it's similar brainwashing. These organizations are just feeding you what they want. You don't take it as I'm trying to attack anyone on either side. I'm just tired of like sitting by and seeing this. I mean, everyone's angry and upset and frustrated with politics. We have control over this. You have control over what you think and what you believe, and don't let someone manipulate you. Watch that video and understand that if you're watching multiple news agencies that are saying those exact same, do you mean to read the definition of brainwashing to you? Brainwashing makes someone adopt radically different beliefs by using systematic and often forcible pressure. Support what you believe in. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Whatever you believe in, whatever you think's best for the country, that's fine. But please stop this hatred of Democrats want the country to fail, because I don't think anyone wants the country to fail. I think everyone would agree with that. So I have so many issues with politics that it's unbelievable. Like, for example, another aspect of like thinking for yourselves. This is a huge issue. Democrats and Republicans, that we have a two-party system, and if you take a side, like say I'm a Democrat, okay, say I declare myself as a Democrat, and I agree with everything that Democrats agree with except on one issue, and I agree with whatever Republicans agree with, I can never vocally say that. I can never say I have to take all the stances that Democrats think. That makes no sense. If you agree with something else, agree with something else. You are not thinking for yourself. If someone says label yourself, Democrat or Republican, and then if you label yourself, you can't agree with the other side at all. And I understand that some people agree with all of what Republicans want and none of what Democrats want, and then some people agree with all of what Democrats want and none. But I'm just saying that like people are, all they are doing is taking a stance, trying to prove a point, push their egos, and it's dividing our country. I mean, I've never felt more divided. I watched the debate when Hillary and Trump were debating because I was getting pressure from friends and family to vote this year, and I don't understand why I should feel pressured to agree with wholly everything that Trump says or everything that Hillary says. Like, I watched the debate and I said, oh, Trump has some really good points and Hillary has some really good points. Our country can't come to that agreement. Our country, people who are die-hard Trump fans can never come to the realization that Hillary may have had, and not even Hillary, just Democrats in general, they may have had some things that are going to help the country. Think for yourself, and please, 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 please stop being mean to people because they don't agree with you, just to fuel your ego and feel good about yourself because your side of the party won in the election. There's nothing wrong with having different beliefs, and we're instilling in our children and the people that are coming up into politics and the people that are coming up in the world, like our kids and grandkids and everybody, like we're instilling this vision that you should hate someone or you should be mean to someone or you shouldn't be friends with someone if they don't agree with you on a certain political stance. That's absurd. I'm sorry. You have to understand that you're spreading a message by believing everything that you hear and read and then spreading that message without fact checking, without understanding. I'm sorry, I've been rambling. This is the end of the video. Please, again, whether you agree with politics, you don't agree with politics, you follow, you don't, you're just now getting started into it, you just turned 18, you may just now be voting in upcoming elections. If you watch this video,